Hi, I'm Corey from the Suffolk Public Library, and today we are going to do a tour of the Suffolk Art Gallery. So, currently, the exhibit featured is the Elizabeth River Artist. The Elizabeth River Artists Association is a juried art membership group that has served the community for over 50 years. The group meets every Tuesday at the gallery to paint and socialize. And we're going to walk around and see some of the art that was featured in this exhibit. And the Suffolk Art Gallery staff members, Kristen, Leanna, and Willie, were kind enough to take some time and talk about a couple of their favorite pieces. So let's get into it.
The title of this piece is Lights on the Rocks. So this piece was unique in that there are two ways to kind of view it. If you view it up close, then you see some of the details that the artist kind of includes in the representation of the work. For instance, the vertical paint strokes kind of give you that vertical feel to the mountains. The swirlies and the grass work kind of gives you the detail of the grass and the minuteness and so forth. And then even when it comes to the clouds, she uses lighter paint in some places where the clouds are thin, and even some of the canvas shows through. But if you step back, say if you step back somewhere between 6 and 8 feet, then all of those elements come together. You start to see then where she wants you to start looking, where the emphasis is. It is where the light is on the rock. I'm going to go over here and kind of show you. This is what draws your eye because it's the lights, it's the brightest and the biggest. But the artist doesn't stop there. She takes you through the whole painting. Again, using the bigger size to start with. It's carrying it on through. By the time you get to the end or the other side of the painting, this hill is smaller and darker, so you're at the end. But from that distance, you see a little bit more of the feel of the texture and things like that. But I think that this is a really good piece. And I think that this artist has a really good visual language and taking you through their image as well as communicating certain parts that she wants you to communicate.
This is by Carol Whitaker. It's called The Night Owl. It's made out of acrylic paint and it's $425. Something really interesting about this piece is her use of the darker background in contrast with the lighter, more detailed owl work. I personally really like this piece just because of how it pops. One of her other pieces over here with the mushroom, it's called Dangerous Fillies. She uses the same technique, but this one it's a little more of a darker background without the maroon and warm tones coming from the side.
This piece here was made by Kara Brinkley. It's entitled Tiger Proud. They use colored pencils for this. What I like about it is the shading and how they blend in the colors. And as you can notice, the whiskers are made but it has a lot of beautiful detail in it as well.
In visual arts, you have it's a language. And just like in any language, you have people who use good grammar, and then you have people who have a nice voice, who say things very nicely. This one has an excellent visual language. It speaks well, and it has excellent diction. The way the artist sets this one up, they employ some of the great elements of design. The part that they want you to notice the most in a lot of cases, they use emphasis. So the heads are not only big, but she uses yellow, which is a very bright color. So your eyes are immediately drawn here. And then she takes you through the picture. This is a technique that this artist seems to use from time to time. So now the next head is a little smaller, but still bigger. As you go down the painting, you see once you get to the bottom and the heads, they're very small. Your colors, you have the yellow first, starting here, but then red is also a very bright color. The title of this piece is Dress for the Festival. And what better way to show you that they're dressed is to start with the headwear and to go on down. And this portion, as it goes down, it gets smaller and less significant. Your major colors are up here too, to draw your eyes up here. The great thing about the use of people in imagery to communicate things is that people have the ability to communicate emotion as well. So you have their faces smiling, which is very festive. So there are a number of things that I like about this one, but that's just a few of the tips.
Well, that concludes our tour here at the Suffolk Art Gallery. If you guys would like to come in, we're open Tuesday through Sunday. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5, and on Sundays, 1 to 5. We thank you guys for joining us. Hope to see you next time.